you're going to win or lose on, whether he's going ham or getting shut down. And the thing about this Gaimin matchup, as I think Whisper is going to give away first blood here on the rune.
He is indeed.
The thing about this Gaimin matchup is one of Gaimin's strengths is their laning capability.
Some of this muck that is going to be running around from Gaimin Gladiators, then better to shut him down in the laning phase. But it's not looking good for OG safe lane as Tomato is going to get run down, right? You picked up a Train Protector, one of the ultimate like lane winning supports. But you're up against a Broodmother, incapacitating bites. Kind of debilitates that hero and what it wants to do. Ahri's going to get run down a second time here. There's no escape from all of this. The added damage turned back around onto BZM, though Ceb's not going to join in on this little play. And the waveform forward, BZM might be able to get the kill onto Quinn. He has just that extra bit of regen to stay alive. His wand is coming back up into play. Tofu's here with a cookie. Turn over. Wait, they're going for the kill. They got him. What a turn. BZM did not see that coming in his fate. Celery still chasing after Ceb. He's got some heals, so even as they try and 1v2 him, unless they got him into tower, it'd be difficult to get this kill, especially with the facet. Look how many wisps he's got around him at this point.
It's ridiculous heal this early in the game.
Yeah, they'll get it eventually, but man,
it's left by the time you have Overgrowth.
Tomato spotted by that same ward that they placed down when they killed him earlier. He's going to die a second time here. The Mars is going to TP in too late for the kill, potentially, as, wait a minute, they need some detection. The kisses, can it land? A long shot is off the mark, and it looks like Tomato is going to be, never mind, not a way to safety. Quinn comes in through the north, and they just surround OG. You only brought one hero to bail out Tomato. That's not good enough. Ceb shows up too late. It's a 4 versus 3 that they get a 4 versus 1. You know, we were talking about how Celery, wait a minute, Bushwhack, and they'll get a second kill of the game, perhaps. Had to bring 4 heroes to it, and it's going to take a while. God, it's going to take a while.
This is...
Oh my God, are they not going to get it? They're not going to get it. 4 versus 1, they can't get the kill, and now they're going to get demolished in the river.
Is that the game?
Yeah, do you just want to call it here, OG? Farm up those neutrals. He'd find a free kill on Ceb.
And the Brood backstabs have been nasty this game. There's very little control.
Oh, you need this Wisdom Rune. You're not going to get it, though. You're not going to get the Wisdom Rune. You're going to lose Whisper. Trying to defend it in from behind. The full Gaimin Gladiators squad. Even some artillery to support their dives onto the tier 2. They pick up 3 rather easily. GG is called at 1450.
Yeah, that was probably late. Let's be realistic. This game was over at that 11-minute mark.
The fastest and most dominant game of RIyadh Masters so far. Which is going to be, they're running the core Venomancer with the support Monkey King once again. Oh! Well, looks like Brian was right. We are going to have some early action. So Tofu sped across the map pretty damn quickly, and he actually managed to get past most of OG.
I mean, what do you really do if you're Ceb? You can't stop it. You don't have good enough early spells. The Weaver is going to have to take creeps onto the tower. You do not want to feed extra kills away.
And he is battling this out with a flame break, and it looks like with a bug coming over, they gave Tomato level 2, and that was enough. Good read by OG the situation, pressuring Whisper. They're also not getting that much CS for Duraccio in the first place. And now it may even die with a rotation coming in from behind Ceb. Now it's OG who are bringing the tri-lane to every single situation. Tofu's going to hop down, might be able to turn around and kill Ceb instead. The axes come out and finish off him, but a beautiful boundless strike.
Your biggest concern is what kind of start this Weaver has, more than what the Veno's doing right now. As Gaimin are going to poke, are they going to commit for this? Don't see either TP.
TP rotations coming out in Gaimin Gladiators. Overextend and will get heavily punished for it. We'll call that the Alchemist advantage.
Hey, 10K better than last game, so got that going for
Certainly.
you.
Another death on BZM, though. Things are getting a lot worse for him. Slowed down by the blood grenade. Ahri will still be able to walk away. Tomato has cut in. He's come to join all of these fights in the river, and the supports are free food for him. He's going to run down Celery. It looks like go for Tofu next. Meanwhile, Quinn's trying to make his way out of here. Tofu gets off the boundless strike, hoping to hop away into the trees before Tomato catches him. Can't outrun one of their cores to get some kills. We're going to be doing the same. We see that now as Dyrachyo going to be dove in this bottom lane, chaining the stun. Unstable Concoction barely goes off, but he throws it at an Nyx Assassin. Spike Carapace blocks back the damage. Whisper getting popped on the ultimate there. He immediately TP's out, so he's away to safety. Dyrachyo is going to be left by the other two cores.
Continue to farm creeps up on the map. You have 3 cores from OG who are all going to power up a lot here.
Nice setup. Nyx Assassin spotting Ace rotating in, and they almost burst him down. The Clipper Cape is keeping alive, and he got off his ultimate now. That's trouble for the Beastmaster, and the coiled up Tomato also has to use his time lapse, but he doesn't even heal that much off of it. So the second part of the fight is going to be a little weird as Tofu and Dyrachyo come in with their stuns, and they have an Orchid to be able to place onto BZM. BZM, is he going to take out, or can he heal up through it? Looks like he barely heals just enough
To try and take 5v5s as Gaimin.
Oh, breaking a smoke. Immediately throws out the Orchid onto the Pango, but he blinks away.
Orchid on Orchid.
Not finding a real initiation. Ace throws out his ultimate, and they've got off the Wukong's command in this area, but the drums may prove to be too much for him as Dyrachyo's trying to go for Tomato, not really doing much there. The Desolator is beginning to hurt. It's building up onto Dyrachyo. He pops his BKB, turns back off their Frostbite, tries to chase away Tomato. He's back into the tier 2. BZM back into play. Wait, they got the stun. Maybe they can kill the Weaver. They get him underneath the tier 2. They're dove in deep. Dyrachyo with his Chemical Rage still going on for a few more seconds, now looks for an escape. Well, Ace has found it, he TP's away, but the Nyx Assassin is sitting on top of Dyrachyo, and there's nowhere for him to go.
It's susceptible, but Whisper has been a beast.
PARI trying to get the catch. Tofu.
Nice Lotus.
BZM does manage to roll up and get off his ultimate. The coil's going to snap on the Nyx Assassin, finishing him off. The lasso will not be able to save him, but they will be able to get some big chain stuns onto Dyrachyo. But he had that AC, and he's tankier than perhaps OG were anticipating. Still, though, Weaver's going in for the kill, and he's dropping low. He gets up one last stun, but he does eventually go down. Now the Weaver at half HP with a She's ready to go with a time lapse, even better. Tofu, he's dropping, and he's got a bit of lifesteal battling out with BZM. BZM getting low, and it looks like Quinn will be able to get that much. The bugs go through on Ace. Ace. He can't really get out of here. He's going to go for a hopeful TP. It's never going to work out. The downside, you're operating with the 3-position Venomancer. That's not going to scale up very well for you. Roll up and Rolling Thunder. Chaining that stun and hitting Dyrachyo as he tried to blink in. Still got the kill on the Nyx Assassin. And he has BKB if he wants to use it to run away here, but he gets a Primal Roar, and Tomato starts going to work with his damage. There's the Primal Roar, and there's the lasso. Still, though, Dyrachyo has a chance of being able to get back to his base. A Hurricane Pike, throw the damage out there. Got off the Unstable Concoction, won't stun himself, and actually will lead Quinn to be able to find the kill on Ceb if he can hop for it. Throws out the orb, tries to jaunt away, and he stuns. No, not his tier 2 token. So, back to the game, though. Dyrachyo gets the opening on BZM. Can they chain it? Primal Roar interrupts a lot of that one. Nice boundless strike, hitting the Weaver on the backside as well. Whisper's going to try and chase down Tofu, though. With the extra Overstill Totem, he'll stick on top of him pretty easily. A jump away to his orb, but Ari's on the other side. Quinn's going to be met with some immediate aggression as a Rolling Thunder plus the Impale. All are going to miss. He managed to get a blink away. A jump back to the orb, perhaps. Join the rest of his team as Ace and Dyrachyo are stuck in the thick of it. Dyrachyo's going to come back in. They're all pretty well lined up here. This is going to be an orb that does some good AoE damage with the buyback coming in as well from Tofu. A Silence, a Yules. Do they have any AoE stuns to hit Tomato with? He pops his BKB, hits the time lapse, makes a run, a 180 to the other side. They still have the vision of him. He goes for a TP away. Is it too late, though? Too much damage. They overwhelm the Weaver, get the kill, and look for the final member of OG still alive. It's Ari, whose Spike Carapace will not save you this time, my friend. 3 heroes hunting him down. That will be a team wipe.
This Puck trying to scout for the Nyx on the front line.
Actually gonna
Dyrachyo.
try and catch somebody here. The Weaver is not in range for a little bit. Still hit by the Rolling Thunder. Whisper gets off his BKB. Immediate roar for the Venomancer. Go to the back line. The 2 supports are in trouble right now, but the Weaver died instantly. So there goes that first life, and the Beastmaster is at half HP, but it got off another roar, and he's going to start healing up off of that one. Celery, a decent ultimate, did what he could, but they have fallen, and whoa, that damage. Scepter soon. Well, he won't have an Aghanim Scepter if he dies here. Turns around, tries to go for the kill. There's the axe from the Weaver, though. And saving that Bat Rider has led to a lasso on Dyrachyo, and he'll die to the crits. Now Ace and Celery stuck in this corner of the map. They're not going anywhere. They drop their ultimates where they can. It really doesn't do that much.
BZM finds himself trapped off the map.
And Quinn has to use the Yules to be able to survive. dies from the impale.
Yeah, I don't even need the gem. Just go high ground.
Now,
Buyback's not available for the Alk and the Veno here, but even if they were, I don't think it matters. Just overwhelming scaling power out of this OG lineup. Nyx Bat are going to do a lot of work here, and I guess Ceb was correct to give Tomato that Ags. That was the plan all along. Save me, brother.
guess so. And OG, persistent and pernicious as always, look like they're going to get yet another 1-1. They've gotten so many in so many group stages, including this one at Riyadh Masters, and after getting stomped in 14 minutes, they will bounce back in this series and claim game 2.